trust myself. I don't ever need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4 she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, where we discuss all things in regards to Manchester United. The Manchester United played tonight, people. The Manchester United played tonight in just under 4 hours. First trip to Everton's new stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and United look to win there to go back forth. I can't even talk. Why can't I talk? It can create a 3-point gap over Chelsea, a 3-point gap over Liverpool, and cut the gap to Aston Villa in third to 3 points, and it puts us back fourth as well. So very, very, very important. Manchester United win tonight. There will be a watch along for it on the channel as well. But you lot continue to run up the likes, continue to share it out across all the socials, and hit the subscribe button as well, people. Make sure you pay the tax when entering the City of Sarcasm. Before I get to all that, big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. As always, big up everyone joined over from the redirect from Troops' channel. Shout out the whole Back Again community as well. I appreciate all of you lot as well. But please keep all your comments, questions, Manchester United related. Again, all your comments, questions, Manchester United related, please, people. And again, when you enter the City of Sarcasm, pay the tax. So what I need you lot to do, whether you're watching live right now or watching this back after the live, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Share this out across all the socials and follow across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And just as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. I see you lot in the chat. So get any questions in you lot have. Want to make sure I get to your questions, super chat, but I get to the better questions. Shout out to King every single time. Big up Vikran. Yeah, favorite pre-match stream, which is rare, but obviously it just fell on a Monday, and I do these shows on a Monday anyway. So yeah, big up to you. Big up Chin Lucis. Big up Flawless in the chat. The Everton Stadium name is funny. I can't lie. It is crazy. Big up to MUFC _2026. Says it'll always be fuck Amorim even when he's not here. Facts. 110%. Without doubt, Amorim out. And we will continue to state so. And yeah, run up the likes, over 150 of you lot in here. And we're only at, what's the like count? Let me check right now. I'm having a look. Hold up. We're only at 16 likes, people. So let's get us up to 40 likes. Let's get us up to 40 likes. Is this even the correct wall? It is anyway. What are we doing? Right. The last Everton game was the worst performance I've ever seen against 10 men. These lot need to fix up. Absolutely. And as much as I crash on Amorim for that and playing the back five, the players should have done better. And we need to do that. It's so important. I mentioned everything at the start there. We can go 3 points clear of Liverpool. We can go 3 points clear of Chelsea. We can go 2 points behind Aston Villa, and we go 8 points clear of 7th. So it's so important. Not only do we get a victory, but also, again, put in a good performance also. Everton's going to be tough. It's a David Moyes team. They're going to be defensively rigid. The structure is going to be good. I think they'll offer more of a threat going forward, which puts more pressure on our defense, but also opens up spaces going forward for our attack. People have mentioned like who should start. For me, I would go with the same front four as started at West Ham. I do hear the Sesko conversation as well. And if Sesko does start, I wouldn't be mad at it, and I would understand why Sesko would start. But I think that front four has played well in 4 of the last 5 games, so they deserve an opportunity. Were they poor against West Ham? Yes. The front four was poor against West Ham. However, if I play well 4 out of 5 games, I deserve my chance in the 6th game to put it right. Now, if they perform poorly, I hear players being dropped. But then again, if he goes with Sesko, I also hear it. What is the game plan? Because Everton got big players. That's the thing is, Everton got, like, their centre-backs are tall. So maybe they would prefer playing against a Sesko and an actual traditional centre-forward rather than Buemo, Ahmad, Cunha, Bruno, who are going to pick up spaces and draw them out into spaces they don't want to be. It's the land of the Giants over there defensively. Let me actually check. I'm just checking Everton's last game right now as we speak. So their last game, the 2-1 defeat to Bournemouth. And this was there. So they had Mikalenko, Braithwaite, Tarkowski, and O'Brien. Ain't O'Brien like 6'6", Tarkowski 6 foot plus, Braithwaite 6 foot plus, Mikalenko, I even think, like, let me check. What's Mikalenko's height? Let's see. Let's have a look. So Mikalenko's 5'11", so he's no slouch. So everyone there is 6 foot plus, bar Mikalenko, who is 5'11". That's according to Google. So maybe they would prefer to play against Sesko, but it'd be interesting to see because Tarkowski and Braithwaite and O'Brien ain't trying to be getting drawn out into wide areas or get drawn out into the midfield areas with Mbeumo picking up the ball or Bruno picking up the ball or Cunha drifting left or drifting right, and same with Ahmad as well. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be very, very interesting to see. But we'll soon see. We'll soon see what he decides to go with. Yes, Grealish is out injured. But I like the fact that we're talking as Manchester United fans about who should start, and it's not because players are playing badly, it's because players are playing well. And Bremo's playing well, Cunha's playing well, Ahmad's playing well, Bruno's playing well, Sesko off the bench is playing well. I thought Xerxes was bright in his cameo. Maino's playing well, Casemiro's playing well. I'm talking from an offensive standpoint with them players there. So I like that. So if he does go with Sesko, you have Cunha off the bench, Ahmad off the bench, and Bremo off the bench. If he goes with the same front four, you got Sesko. Xerxes also an option. And that's what we need is options. We need different weapons to break down certain teams. And I think if we get the first goal, we do the business. I don't think Everton actually score a lot of goals. And I don't think they score a lot of goals at their place either. Let me double check that as well. Gotta do your due diligence out here, people. Let me actually have a look. I'm looking there because they're currently sat 9th. And they've scored 29 goals in 26 games. They are the lowest scorers in the top 10. They're one of the lowest scorers in the league. Outside of Wolves have scored less than them. Forest have scored less than them. Sunderland have scored less than them. So they don't score a lot of goals. Like they're joint with Palace and they're joint with Burnley. So they're the fourth worst team from an offensive standpoint. So go score the first goal, and Grealish will be a miss for them. Of course, you got Ndai, who's out there. You got Dewsbury Hall, who's out there as well. But if we score the first goal, I think we win the game. Set pieces will be a problem, of course. It's a Moyes team, 110%. It will be a problem, but we'll soon find out. Our plan for the match has to be perfecto. Yeah, just whichever way he decides to go. Does he go with the same with the fluid front three, or does he go with Sesko, who's obviously going to be a more traditional centre forward? I think we get more space. Hence why I would go with that front four. Because I think Everton are actually going to attack more than West Ham. I think they'll go for it a little bit more. Of course, they're going to be defensively solid, yes. But they don't, as the numbers show, they don't really attack well. I think Xerxes is a better option to start if one of our front line don't play well today. I think Sesko is a bench player when it's against tired legs. It's definitely an option because Sesko off the bench, them last 2 games, at 2 quality goals as well. I was thinking about this earlier, actually, when it comes to Sesko. His catalogue of goals for us is quality. Like, I think it's only the Brentford game you would quote as like a scrappy goal because it was like a rebound. But even when you think of the header against Brighton, the 2 goals against Burnley, goal against Fulham, the equaliser against West Ham, in particular, the last 2 I just mentioned, Jesus Christ, top quality. So, yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, Sesko is definitely a weapon off the bench. I hear you, Lou. Trust me. I hear that. Shout out to Stephanie G as well. I see you in the chat. Shout out to all of you lot in the chat. Just thinking, how do we handle Ndai, Grealish, Beto, KDH, Ghana without one bozo moment from us to change the direction of the game? Here, the thing is, obviously, Grealish is injured. And how we deal with that, I don't really worry about Beto. Ndai is a problem. KDH is a problem. Ghana, I don't really look at as a problem from an offensive standpoint. We need to be defensively on it and not give away cheap goals because the goal we gave away against West Ham was terrible. However, on the flip side, and it won't be Ndai against Shaw, it'll be against Dalot because Ndai will play on the left. He'll play on the left-hand side and probably like McNeil on the right unless he decides to switch it. But I don't worry about him in regards to that matchup. And even if we defensively do have a lapse and we cost a goal, our attack's got to be on it. They don't score a lot. If we score twice in this game, we win the game, in my opinion. We score twice, and we should be looking to score a bare minimum twice. We have too much attacking prowess out there and off the bench to not be scoring. This is why I'm confident of top 5, is because of the attacking side of things. And we have a manager in Carrick who is going to go for it. We are drawing a game, or as we've seen, even when we're winning games, it's go and score more goals. So I trust us in that sense to go and do that. And I think that will get us over the line. That's what I would say. He's a weird player, flawless. He always scores bangers when then misses headers from 5 yards out. Right. Big up Flawless. Hope evil Saka. And oh yeah, Sakayo back is there, isn't he? And KDH put you in a blender today. No offense today, my bro. It's just business. Nah, that's fair. You need a favor. I hear it. You need a favor. I get you. I'm calling it Cass will score a header today. Trust me, I'm not opposed to that. He's very good at attacking the ball. He's very, 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 very good at attacking set pieces, and he's very good defensively from set pieces. Big up to FN as well. And there against Dalot might be an issue, but they should double up on that side. Yeah, they should double up on that side, number one. And number two, Dalot's been playing well as of late. Because we was worried about him against Doku when he did well, worried about him in the Arsenal game when he did well. And then I thought he was very, very good in the Fulham and Spurs games. Very, very good. Even West Ham, obviously we know his limitations going forward, but defensively, and that's against Somerville, who's a tricky customer. So, again, if our attack does what it's supposed to do, I don't worry about the defense. Even if they score 2, we should be able to score 3 or 4. And yes, Everton don't concede a lot of goals. I'm looking there, score 29, conceded 30. But go and do the business. Bournemouth just won there. Bournemouth literally just go and match it. Because we're not in a title race. So we don't have to be great on both sides in regards to defensively and offensively. If our attack does what it's supposed to for the rest of the season, we finish top 5 and get into Champions League. Yeah, who would have thought? Dalot is better since he started playing his favorite position. Yeah, because we're asking him to do traditional fullback things, not playing wing back, where you have to be an attack. You're the main attacking outlet on the wing as a wing back. As whereas when you're a fullback, you're secondary. You're not the main point of attack. And we know his limitations going forward. This is why I've said we need more we need fullbacks in the summer. But Maz, I'm cool with for another season, but I'd go and sign a left back because our fullbacks don't offer enough creatively. And you've seen it against West Ham. When you look at the best teams in Europe, or when teams have been at their best, their fullbacks offer so much going forward. Look at PSG. Hakimi and Mendes tells you all you need to know, man. Hakimi and Mendes. Look how much they give PSG going forward. And PSG have some incredible attackers already. Look at the players they play in their front three. Look at the players they have in midfield. But Mendes and Hakimi offer so much. And that's any team. You look at any top team in Europe, probably bar Arsenal, who have been, so I say anyone who's been successful in Europe has had great fullbacks. So City at times, they've had great fullbacks, even though Pep did go to the 4 centre-backs. Robertson and Trent is a prime example of that. You see at Barcelona with Balde, even though Koundé don't really offer too much. You got Carreras at fullback. If Valverde plays fullback, or if it's a Carvajal, or if it's a Trent, you see what they offer. Xerxes or Sesko, in regards to what, Kyle, are you talking about this game? We're talking about for this game. Casemiro birthday goal for us today. Oh, it's his birthday. Yeah, get on the score sheet. What's this? Ahmad and Kobe are both due a goal. They are. Ahmad does need to add some more G&A, and I think that will happen. I think he will get more because he gets into the right situations and continues to shoot, continues to pass, relentless, continues to try and create. So I think it will, and he should really have some more, to be honest. He's been let down by some poor finishing from his teammates. But yeah, I'd love nothing more than for him to go and get a goal today. Yeah, without doubt. Relentless. Big up tight Bassi. What are you telling me? Sesko or Xerxes, who am I starting? Neither. I'm starting in Brummel. That's who I'm starting. I've done said this. The front 4 that's been playing is the front 4 I would go with for the rest of the season. Playing in Brummel as the 9, Bruno in the 10, Ahmad from the right, Cunha from the left. That's what I'm going with. I'm running with it. Until April starts to perform poorly. I'm running with it. How's it possible a guy is the only player that hasn't improved since Carrick has come in? It's embarrassing. He's awful, but he's not played. He's terrible. Don't get him misunderstood, but he hasn't played. How many minutes has he played under Carrick? I remember seeing him. I think he got on in the City game. Did he get on in the Arsenal game? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Big up Sam says, big up Flawless from 254. 254. Kenya? 254 Kenya. I could be wrong, Sam. But big up to you every single time. Flawless, sometimes people overthink some players are just not very good and need to be sold. Yeah, Agate has to be gone, yeah. I don't think it's an improvement thing, but I'm just saying he hasn't played. But we need to invest in that area and move players on. Casemiro, unfortunately, is going to leave. Agate needs to leave. That leaves us with Maino. So we need 3 central midfielders in the summer. We need 3. Go get me 2 starting levels and then go get me a younger player who's on the come up. Whoever that is. So then you have those three and Mano, and then you can have Collier and a Kone as backups to that. Flawless, have we had more goals disallowed by VAR than Chelsea had players sent off this season? It must be close. It might be close still. It might be Stephanie G. I think you've got the answer to that one. I think you do. I think so. But yeah, I'm just looking again. Same. I keep saying the same thing. Same endeavor, same application, etc. from the players, and our quality will show because we have better players than Everton. Before I continue though, let's run up these likes, people. Energy Monday. Let's run up these likes because we're only at 27 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes. What's going on, people? Like check 1212. Like check 1212. 40 likes is what I'm asking for. 40 likes. We are 22 short. And subscribers, we are 1 short. Scratch that. We're going 16,395. So I'm asking for 22 more likes. I'm asking for 6 more subscribers, man. Let's get the energy up, man. Hope everyone's having a blessed Monday wherever you are as well, man. And get your questions in, people. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Penn says, be realistic, man. Be realistic in regards to what? Is this aimed at me, Penn, or is this someone else? Let's have the conversation if it is aimed at me. Realistic about what? What do we need to be realistic about? Yeah, I think he's terrible. Like, 100%. I'm just saying it's unfair to say he's not improved under Carrick because he hasn't played. I think he only played against City. I think he got on against Arsenal. And that was like off the bench minutes. It's off the bench minutes. What are we doing out here? Yeah. Let's see, did I miss anything? But yeah, I think that it'll be the same back five. Is Maguire fit, people? Or is he injured? What's going on with Maguire? Well, it'll be Lamens in goal. Dalot and Shaw will be the fullbacks. Maguire and Martinez, if Maguire is actually available. If not, that'll be Euro. It's going to be Casemiro. Bruno will play. Then it's a question of the front three. You got Ahmad, you got Mbeumo, you got Cunha. I think Mbeumo definitely starts, whether it's central or whether it's from a wide area. So then it's a question of who misses out for Sesko if he does indeed start Sesko. I don't know what he's going to do. And this is what I like. I like the unknowns about Carrick. I like the unknowns about Carrick because we don't have anything to go off. So, but I trust him to go and get a result. And look at this, man. Looking forward to games, people. This is what we're talking about. Actually looking forward to Manchester United matches. I'm genuinely looking forward to this game tonight. I think we do the business. Also, Maguire is available. Yeah, sure. It's a World Cup year. You already knew what Shaw was going to be on. Come on, like, we know Shaw, Stephanie G. You know he's going to be fit and available. You know what he's like. You know what he's like. So you know what time it is. Yeah. Casemiro is a good double pivot. The thing is, Chinlu, people would have told you how terrible that was under Amrin. How they don't have enough defensive prowess. How he doesn't have enough athleticism. It can't cover the ground. It's going to get ran through. And I've been saying this, coaching matters, people. You know what I'm saying? And that coaching matters. And we're seeing that. When you simplify the instructions, when you give instructions from an individual standpoint and a team standpoint that covers up the weaknesses of said players, then you get a functioning team. Is it the best midfield in the world? No. But is it a midfield that can function? Yes. As we've seen, and it's functioned very well. Even in the West Ham game, there was 2 of our better players. There wasn't no midfield problem in that game. It wasn't. This team cannot give us 4th place end of the league, so be realistic, man. Why can't it, Pen? Tell me why the team can't give us 4th place. Why can't we finish 4th or 5th? Tell me, let's have the conversation. Give us the reasons as to why. Genuinely want to know. It's a good pivot, in my opinion, has experience, IQ, and invention. But you know what's crazy? You know this, and I know this, but people would have said how bad it was and how the manager wasn't backed and all this. Because remember, he didn't want to play it. Remember, let's not forget that. Amrim had the opportunity to play those 2 together and refused. I don't think he did at all this season. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Did Mano and Casemiro ever play in the pivot together like Stein? I know it might have happened, Mano getting on, but I don't remember them starting a game together. I could be wrong. But someone let me know if that indeed did happen. Because more often than not, Bruno was playing it. Guy had Bruno in the pivot, you know. What an absolute criminal. What an absolute criminal. Liverpool and Chelsea. So that means we'd finish it. You don't think we can finish above Villa? Tell me why. I'm asking for reasons as to why. Tell me what you think Liverpool and Chelsea have over us or what we lack. Talk to me. I'm here to hear the other side of the conversation. All right, that's what this is about. Tell us why. What do you think, Liverpool? What do we lack? What don't you trust about us to go and finish in the top 5? This 4th or 5th ain't really any difference, to be honest, because it's all Champions League. Nah, I want to know why, Ahmed, sorry. I want to know why. Like, let's actually break down the reasoning behind it. Is it logical? Is it more like you said because we've been let down in the past? Either or, I understand that. I would understand if it's PTSD, but I think United get top 4, 100%, without doubt. I think it's a problem. We're currently sat 5th right now. So worst case scenario, let's say we draw today, we go 4th. We point clear Chelsea, Liverpool, and 4 off Villa. Of course, I want us to win, but I'm just pointing that out. Yeah, I think it definitely goes to the final day. I think it's going to be close. We going to drop points. Villa going to drop points. Chelsea going to drop points. Liverpool going to drop points. And we all play each other as well. We all play each other. I think we play all 3. We play Liverpool, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. So we play all 3. I think Villa have played Chelsea twice, but they play us and they play Liverpool. They play Liverpool second to last day. So they play 2 out of 3. Liverpool play all 3 of us as well. They play Villa, they play Chelsea, they play Manchester United also. No, yeah, they do. And Liverpool play United, Chelsea, and Villa back to back to back. Crazy. Game week 35, game week 36, game week 37. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be close. It is. Tell us why, Pen. Tell us why. I ain't even here to disagree with you. I just want to hear the other side. I just want to hear your argument to understand your thought process. Because you may say something that I'm like, I didn't think of that. I don't see why we can't get top 5. I don't think it's a guarantee. But tell us why. I believe fully through and through Carrick can bring the magic back. I think we can do the business. You know, like Vikram said in the chat, you don't have to be great to be top 5. We're currently sit 5th now. We've been horrible for the vast majority of the season. Vast majority. But here we are. And hey, likes, what we doing? Where we at? Let's see. 36, we're still 4 short, people. And we're still 4 likes short and 6 subscribers short. What are we doing, man? Let's run up the likes, girls up to 40 likes, and 6 more subscribers. I know there's at least 6 of you lot who have not subscribed. I already know this. Last time we spoke, I said we needed about 3 midfielders, but knowing Man United, they're going to take all summer to get one. One thing they've done, though, because is what I'd say, is they've recruited well. We've gotten what we needed pretty much. Like in those areas when I say that. We haven't gotten everything, but when they've wanted to go get defenders, they went and got defenders. When we needed to go get attackers, they went and got all the attackers we need. We signed 3 attackers in the summer. So I don't put it past them to sign 3 midfielders. Even though the Embremo deal got drawn out, Cunha and Sesko was wrapped up fairly quick because Sesko was out the blue and Cunha was early. So whoever the midfielders are, go and wrap them up early. Would you take Onana from Villa? No, the only reason why I wouldn't is the injuries. Gets injured a lot. Otherwise, he's perfect squad player. But no, I wouldn't. Gets injured far too often. Who do you think offers the most off the bench? Probably, I'm guessing this is in terms of attackers. Between Sesko and Cunha, probably Cunha because of his style of play. Because he's just got that wild style of play. It probably like that off the bench is just because you don't know what you're going to get. And then I would say him first, and I would say Sesko second. Sesko's height and what he is a whole different dimension when he gets on the pitch. Because you can cross it earlier, you can kick the ball long, all that type of stuff. And he's got good movement as well, like in and around the area as well. But I'd say Cunha and then Sesko. Yeah, I would say. I think Cunha's the perfect type to, yeah, I would say. Flawless, was Hannibal any good for United? Barely played. How many games did he play for us? A handful. He played a handful of games for us. So I can't even really comment. Yeah, he barely played. If I check his numbers now. Let me have a look. I'm going to check his numbers now. Yeah. He played 5 league games for us. 1 season, 2 1 season, and 1 before. And I bet some of them was off the bench. They weren't all starts. He played 10 in total for Manchester United. So, played in the FA Cup, played in the League Cup a couple of games, played in Europe a couple of games. But yeah. No. Telling you. That's what I'd say. Yes, that's what I say. It's good options to have off the bench. That's what I like. Great options to have off the bench. And because of that is why I think we end up finishing top 4. I think we do the business. But we move. And again, are these likes moving? All right, 45. There we go. Subscribers. I said 6 more. What's going on? Still 6 short. What's going on? He popped to mine. It was random. Iqbal's the same. Barely played. I remember the riots and the fan base crashing out because Iqbal left. I was like, oh my God. Now you don't hear shit about him. Fan base is so reactionary. It's but you know what? It's social media. And social media, you can give your immediate reaction. So you're going to get the outcries. You're going to get the absolute over. There's times to crash out. There's times to heavily criticize. There's times for heavy analysis and think pieces on certain games when you drop points, so that's lose or draw. West Ham, the conversations I seen around West Ham was fucking absolutely mind-boggling. I'm like, you lot are way, way, way too emotional. Way too, and I don't police how fans like talk about how you react because there's nothing wrong with being an emotional fan. I'm emotional. I just show it in a different way. But or Carrick's shown like been exposed or Carrick got it drastically wrong. Yo, managers better than the best managers in ever got it wrong with better teams and better players. So Alex Ferguson, who's the GOAT, got it wrong. Pep, who's one of the GOATs, got it wrong. Mourinho, one of the GOATs, got it wrong. Carlo Ancelotti, whoever's your Mount Rushmore of managers, got it wrong. The think pieces was crazy. We just won 4-4 and one bad performance and people was crashing out. This is why he shouldn't get the job rotated. You expect him to win every game and get every decision correct? No, you got to get more decisions right. You got to get most of your decisions right. If you get 7 or 8 out of 10, 7 or 8 out of 10 decisions right, you're going to be good. I seen Steve McLaren say that on the Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes podcast with Paddy McGuinness, even though Nicky Butt wasn't there. He said, Steve McLaren said Sir Alex Ferguson told him, if you get 7 out of 10 decisions right as a manager, you'll be a very good manager. For those that don't know, Steve McLaren was a number 2 at Manchester United during late 90s, early 2000s. His first season was 99. He was there for a few years. Obviously, he managed England, didn't go well. Won the league, the Dutch league, the Vise with FC20, managed Jamaica as well, etc. So, exactly. Enrique gets it wrong. Hansi Flick, like whoever. It's crazy. We somehow don't look fluid when Mbromo Ahmad wingers. I think we just got to give it time in regards to see it. That's what it is. It's seeing it. I don't think we've seen it consistent enough. But I would play Mbromo Central. I like Mbromo Central. I think he's our best finisher at the club. He's the guy I trust in front. If you get one chance, 1-on-1, I want him to be on the end of that. Yes, that's what I would say. I was looking at the manager market, Flawless, and it's looking bleak. Other than Ancelotti, who would you look at in the summer? It's 2. It's Ancelotti or Enrique. If it's not one of those 2, and Carrick does well, give the job to Carrick. So merit. Now, if Carrick doesn't do well and falls off, that's when you have to then go and look into the market and decide who you're going to go get. But for me, Ancelotti and Enrique are the 2 standouts that make everyone go, oh, shit, United just signed. Yo, United just hired Enrique, you know, or United just hired Ancelotti. What? Are they serious? Puts everyone on notice, man. Puts everyone on notice. Let's see what else you lot saying. Hey, shouts to Proper Chels. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're good. Flawless is funny how suddenly everyone suddenly got energy for the manager, but when we was winning, we didn't hear a damn thing. We got told the players were all rubbish. Facts. Not every time is a thing for a think piece. And I always say this, I put more, that West Ham game, I don't put on Carrick like that. Do I think he could have made the changes earlier? Yes, our attack was awful. So I blame the attackers. That's what I do. I blame the attackers. Our front four didn't do enough. If two of the four of them play above average, we win that West Ham game. That's where I'm at. All right, let's see what else you lot saying. This says I'm hoping for Sesko to start. First, I hear it. I'd personally go with the same front four, but I'm not opposed to Sesko starting whatsoever. Really not opposed to it. I can't believe we were competing with Brentford, Brighton, Palace last season. Now we're competing with Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea for Champions League. Yeah, it's crazy. I hear it. Do I think United will finish top four? Yes. I think we have enough at the top end of the pitch to finish top four. Yeah. I look at it and I look at our fixture list, home games in particular. I think, did we say it was like 6 or 7 more wins in total? Would get you like top 8. We was trying to, no, top 8. Top 5, sorry. Because United currently sit 45 points with 12 games to go. Is that correct? Yeah. 12 games to go. Yeah, because we played 26. So, on offer is 36 points. And we're saying 66 points will probably get you top 5. Because that's what it's been for the last 2 seasons, I think 66 points. So that's the mark. So you're looking for like 20 more points. You're looking 20 more points. You're looking for 20 points from 36. So I think United can get 20 points from 36. Everton away, Palace at home, Newcastle away, Villa at home, Bournemouth away, Leeds at home, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Liverpool at home, Sunderland away, Forest at home, Brighton at home. So if we just take the home games, Palace, Villa, Leeds, Brentford, Liverpool, Forest. Gotta win your home games. Not saying we necessarily win all those, but if you win, even if you win 5 of the 6, let's say Villa or Liverpool take points off you and you draw the game. Then let's say you get 16 points. Then you need 5 points from Everton, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Sunderland, Brighton. I think we can get like 5 points from them. Yes. Then fuck it next season, yeah? What's going on next season? And big up my guy DJ Paul in the building. Yes, Paul, what are you telling me, man? You good?
Yeah, man. It's good. Long weekend, but, we move. United tonight. Hopefully we could do the business, so.
Talk about it, man. Floor's yours, man. Thoughts you want to see in the front four? How confident you going into the game? Chat to us.
I don't say I'm not. I'm just cautious. Cautious because I know Chelsea dropped points. Liverpool. I mean, heck, I think we're all level on 45 points. Us, Chelsea, and Liverpool. So I think it's important. I think even Villa drew this weekend. So it's like I said, third place is on. It's crazy as it
You've been saying this actually. Yeah, we'd be 3 points off them if we win tonight. Yeah,
third place is on. So we really, really, really need to take advantage of this opportunity tonight because it's never been like Champions League has never been so close to us to actually like really touch. So honestly, like we need to take advantage. I think the front four tonight, I think it's Bruno. Honestly, I think I'd go with Bruno. I think the same front four that started. No. Nah, this is tough. Yeah, actually, I didn't deep this question until you asked. It's tough because Bruno, of course, in the 10. So I don't think that gets changed. I think Cunha takes the left side because there's no one who Dorgu's still injured, and even if Mason Mount was fit, I still wouldn't play him. So Cunha on the left. So it's between those two positions now that become interesting because between Sesko and Buemo and Diallo, do you play Sesko there and then say Buemo plays on the right, or do you say Sesko Diallo, or do you go? I wouldn't really go Mbeumo Diallo for this game because it's a game Everton are going to sit back. So it's going to be tough. I would go Sesko and Diallo. It's crazy dropping Mbeumo.
You dropping Mbeumo? Okay, talk to us. Okay.
It sounds crazy, but I think I might just go for Sesko and Diallo. See how it works in 45 minutes. It sounds stupid. It really does. But I think I would go for it for right now, and then maybe switch it up in the second half and bring Mbeumo on. I don't know, because Sesko has had, like, you can't drop Sesko right now, especially after the impact he's had in the last 2 games. Like, he needs to start. He needs to start at least this Everton game. I feel like he does need to start. And then Mbeumo versus Diallo, I still think Diallo's better on that right wing, even though Mbeumo's output is off the charts right now. But I think I would just go with Sesko and Diallo. I don't know. I don't know. It's just.
Did I expect you to say that?
What?
I said I didn't expect you to say that. I didn't expect you to say Mbeumo.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of it. It's a very and like I said, I'm not saying anyone who puts Mbeumo in their front three is crazy. I'm just saying I think I might need to just see Sesko and Diallo, because I don't think we started with Cunha, Sesko, Diallo front three.
No, so Mbeumo's been there. Yeah.
Mbeumo's always been there. So I feel like, although this might be a dangerous game to experiment that, but I don't know. I just feel like Sesko needs to get if not a run of games, at least this game. I feel like he needs this one game, because he's to be fair, this season or this year, since January this year, he's actually shown a bit of form. But the first half of the season, I've been like, man, maybe we wasted money. But now, since January 1st, he's been scoring. I think he scored 6 or how many or so goals and how many starts. So he's actually contributing to.
He's contributing, yeah.
Contributing. I would say, okay, cool. That would be my option 1. But I think option 2 would be, fuck it. Cunha, Sesko, and Mbeumo. But actually, I don't want to drop Diallo. So maybe you just go for Diallo.
Hey, think about it, Paul, though. When's the last time you've been I don't know who to drop? Because before you drop all of them.
Yeah, no, our attack was shit before. That's how we've elevated, 2026 is all about elevation. We're moving up. So, last season we was relegation contenders with Spurs, and now this season we've left them behind. These guys could be in the championship next year. So, we're moving up. We're doing something right. I admit that, So it's a difficult one. It's very, very difficult, because we actually have, and then, we have, if you even want to say it, the small matter of Joshua Zirkzee as well, who's also in the equation. I know he wouldn't necessarily start, but he's also an option in that attack as well.
Definitely an option.
Anything up. So the attack is definitely robust in terms of personnel. So I don't know. I think for option 2, I would go Cunha and Mbeumo and Diallo, which is still the same as the West Ham game, just because. But I know Mbeumo against that type of opposition might not really get a lot of space. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But I'd like to hear from the people who are listening. United fans, let me know what front 4 you would.
Hey, chat, drop your front 4, chat. Your preferred front 4. So not what you think Carrick's gonna go with, what your preferred front 4 is. Because here the thing is, so I mentioned this before you got on as well. Everton got their centre backs at all. So would they prefer matching up with the Sesko? In regards to it, because you got Bramthwaite, Tarkowski, O'Brien's 6'6", Miguelenko's 5'11". So their back 4 is tall. So do we want to be kicking the ball long into the box?
And Sesko's not good aerially too, so that's another thing.
He got a good leap.
Yeah, but for somebody who's that tall, I haven't really been impressed with his like aerial presence, like that. But again, this is just like early days though. So, I think Sesko does more on the floor than in the air. I don't think he scored any like header goals this year or
Brighton. Remember FA Cup.
Oh yeah, it was yeah.
Brighton, he scored. That was a good header. That was a banger, and one of them against Burnley as well. Was a header? One of his brace.
Oh, the two, yeah, for 2-1. Oh yeah. Oh wow, okay.
So yeah, but he has missed some. I get what you're saying.
For a team that played that little games this year, I do be forgetting some of the goals. It's just because I know though, because even in like the scout reports before we got Sesko, like one of the criticisms was that he wasn't really good aerially. So that was why I was like, has he scored any like of those goals? But yeah, I do remember the Burnley goal. I do remember that. I mean, it's like I said, it's going to be it's going to be an interesting one with what Carrick goes for tonight. The most important.
I'm still carry on, fam. I'm still listening. I'm here. Just switching.
No doubt. Yeah, the most important thing though for tonight is that we just do the business. I don't really care who plays. I mean, heck, you could even throw Shea Lacey too as well into on the equation.
Shea Lacey's an option still.
You could throw him in the equation as well. So the attack is obviously Lacey wouldn't start, Xerxes wouldn't start. So we have Bruno takes the 10. I think that's his position now up until the end of the season. If he does go, we don't know what happens. But he's in that position for now, and plus he's the captain. I think Cunha in recent weeks, his form guarantees a start for me. And then it's a toss-up between Mbeumo Diallo and Sesko. So you have basically 3 players fighting for 2 positions. Obviously, Sesko can't play right wing, so his position is down the middle. And then Mbeumo could play down the middle, and he could play right wing. Diallo could play right wing, and I think he could play left wing too as well. So and I think even Mbeumo could play left wing. I think Mbeumo, to be honest, can play across the front 3.
Yeah, the front 3. I think he's comfortable playing across the front 3. I agree with that. Yeah.
So I think he could play across the front 3. So we do have a front 3 that can interchange. Cunha could play behind the striker, could play up front, could play on the left, and I think maybe he could even play on the right too as well. So you have somebody like that as well. So it's a fluid front line. But I just hope we get the business done. Kobe, Casemiro, midfield, that shouldn't change for nothing. I don't ever want to see Ugarte there. We have to look for contingency plans for how we sell that guy in the summer. I don't ever want to see him play for United.
Hey, we sold Garnacho. We can sell. What's his face? We can sell. What's it called? Ugarte. If we can sell him, Garnacho's only played 290 minutes for Chelsea since he's gone there.
Yeah, that's his business, because at the end of the day, he was saying that he wanted to stay in England to show us why we missed out on him, and he's not. And now I think they're even looking for active plans to get rid of him.
Yep.
So and then they're looking for active plans to get rid. So that's his problem, honestly, because he had, I don't know how true it is, but he had Bayern Munich looking or
yeah, he did, because he said that. Yeah, he said that. How true it is, I don't know, but he said there's a reason Bayern Munich are interested in me.
Listen, I'm just happy we got rid of players like that. Him, Højlund, Rashford. I mean, that I ain't gonna lie, I would go down in history as like one of my darkest times supporting Manchester United, man. Like that front 3 was like, I don't even think hell has a worse front 3 than that. Honestly, like
that is the hell front 3.
I don't even think hell's front 3 is worse than that. That just shows you how horrendous that front 3 was. No goals in that front 3, and just the whole team was disjointed. And then you had this brain dead Ruben Amorim as well, who was running the ship as well. So it was just the rest of that, Yeah. So I'm just happy at least this front 3 now is producing. So yeah, Everton tonight, we got to do the business, and listen, hopefully we could get top 4, because there's an opportunity. I do think between us, Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool, because top 5, I think, will be a thing. I think the English teams go far, so 5th would be Champions League
top
spot.
5 will be. I agree. I think top 5 will be it. Yeah.
I think one of us misses out, and I just don't want it to be us because
you even misses out.
I think one of us will miss out between Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, and us. One of us.
Oh yeah, because there's only 3. So right now, who do you look at and go, who's most likely to miss out?
I'm not gonna lie. The way Chelsea are moving, I don't fully trust Chelsea. I really don't trust Chelsea because their attack's not great at all.
Mm-hmm.
Their attack's not that great at all, and I feel like with Liverpool do this weird thing where they have like a horrendous start to the season and they have a horrendous midseason, but during like March, April period, they just click into gear and they just start winning like 10, 11 games in a row, and they just sneak into the top 4. I hate when they do that because it's like you don't deserve top 4. Like they did it that one season when the season after they won the Premier League, had a horrendous season, but they clicked last minute and finished 3rd. They tried doing it the other season. I think it was the season before Klopp left when they finished 5th. Yeah. Had a horrendous season, but then clicked and then started winning games. They just missed out on top 4. They finished 5th. So I feel like Liverpool will do the same thing again to this season. Click and then start winning games, and then might just sneak in at the last minute. Very, very annoying team. I hate them. I really, really do. I think Villa continue doing what they're doing. And yeah, so I think right now, I think Chelsea miss out. But I would be so disappointed if we miss out and we play Europa League football because
nah, we won't miss out, man.
We've been like to play 40 games and to settle for Europa League is for me is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing.
Can't be missing out.
Very,
you can't be missing out. You can't be missing out about that. It's not crazy, bro. If we're being real, and Bremo hasn't been performing well by the output. We need to reward performances. Sesko's been performing. I said this to you, man, a couple of weeks ago back. You did, and I disagreed a couple of weeks back, and I disagree now. I don't think Bremo's not been performing. I disagree with the outside of the output. I think he's a great outlet. I think he's been holding the ball up. I think he's been a good link-up player. I think he's been key to what's been going on. I can't say he's not been performing outside the house. I can't say that against Arsenal, for example. I can't say that against Fulham and Spurs. He played his part against City. Against all these teams, he's a threat again outside of the GNA. I don't think his hold-up play is better than people make out. I don't think it's like fantastic, but it's not bad with his back to goal. And the fact that he can drift left and right does help. Sesko has also played well. But to drop in Bremo is crazy when he's been playing well.
Yeah, no, I think, and that's what. Shout out to the person who made that comment. That's what I was.
It was this guy. It was in the chat. Yeah,
because that was the same issues that I raised in terms of Mbeumo. Because I feel like whilst he's getting, I made the comparison to you with Mo Salah, where he gets the output, but it's just in terms of like the overall like. The body of work. It's like a math equation. Somebody who gets the answers but doesn't show the workings to how they get there. And it's like, it's like the output's there, but how are you getting this output? And when you look at it, it's almost like, it's not really orthodox. It's very unorthodox the way he does certain things, but it's working. He's a very efficient player. However, in terms of when you take away that efficiency, he's not, honestly, to be honest, I'm be real with you. I don't think Mbeumo's even been better than Cunha this year. I don't think he has been. So, and that's why for me, it was always surprising to me why Cunha got more flack. Fair enough, because Cunha don't really score that many goals as Mbeumo, or he's not really as prolific as Mbeumo. So I get why.
And it's the way he plays as well.
So that's why I feel, but in all honesty, I don't think since the start of this season in general, I don't think Mbeumo has even been better than Cunha, like overall. He's just scored more goals than him, which of course goals win games. So you would gravitate more to the person who's like, a fan favorite, who's winning games for you, who's doing this and who's doing that for you. But honestly, I think Mbeumo, his performances have not been that great, which is why, it's a toss up as to whether he, and I'm not saying drop him like forever. I'm just saying just for this game alone, just to try
it's an option. Right.
Yeah, it's because I don't feel like any of our players at this moment are drop worthy, except your players like Mount, like them kind of players.
Well, yeah, Mount don't get no game time. So
players that don't fit in the equation.
Like, don't get no fucking game time. We know that much.
Yeah, but I guess the other ones, there's a toss up as to make a case for Cunha to start, for Sesko to start, for Mbeumo to start.
They all got cases. That's the thing is they all got cases to start, which is why
Xerxes has come off the bench and has made an impact in a couple of games from the start of this year, even when he played against Crystal Palace as well. So Xerxes has a bit of impact off the bench. So I don't know. It's up to Carrick what he does, but the most important thing tonight is we just have to leave with
we gotta get a dub. We gotta get a dub. Yeah, it's super important, 100%, without doubt. Hey, you lot continue to run up the likes though. Hit the subscribe button as well. Black Diamond says he's not aesthetically pleasing, and Bremo gets GNA though, like a seller. Yeah, I hear that. He does. I think his overall play. I don't, like I said, I've been a fan of him, Bremo. Before he started, that's why when we was linked to him, I was like, yeah, bring him in. That is what I expected him to be. And I think he'll offer more as well. I like the fact that he's an outlet and everything like that. So I'm with it. For real.
Man, it's just at the end of the day, man, we just gotta get our business done. It's not.
We got to win today. With Villa and Chelsea dropping points, it makes it so much more important. Because then we create a 3-point gap with them, where if you do drop points, you then it's bad, but it's not as bad because they don't overtake you, type of shit. You feel me?
What are our next fixtures? Because I think you read them out, but I think I missed it.
Palace at home is the next one after.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the way Palace have been moving, we do need.
We should be Palace.
We need to handle Palace, to be honest. Yes. We do need to handle them because they're going through whatever they're going through over there. So we need to handle Palace like legit. I think we play. I don't know. Is it Bournemouth? And especially too, because
I'll tell you now. One sec. What do you want the next 5? All right, I'll give you the next 5.
The next 5.
So the next 5: Everton away, Palace at home, Newcastle away, Villa at home, Bournemouth away. That's the next 5. That is not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy, but I think there's an opportunity there to sort of like pull away from teams like Chelsea, because Burnley. Remember, Burnley was supposed to be an easy game. They've drawn that now.
That's true.
Now they play Arsenal next week, and they play. I think
they got a tough running. I'll tell you now. 1 second.
Yeah, I think it's time to pull away from Chelsea. Honestly.
Their running is tough, and then you have to add in they'll be back in the Champions League as well next month. As well. So they got Arsenal away, Villa away, Newcastle at home, Everton away, City at home. That's their next 5 in the league.
Yeah, we need to find a way to pull away from them, because it's going to be. I know our running is Crystal Palace. I feel like we can handle Palace.
Yeah, but we should beat Palace.
Now Newcastle away. Newcastle away is tough.
It's not the best. It's not Newcastle's of the past few seasons, but it's still going to be a tough game. So midweek, still a tough game.
It's still a tough game. I low-key think if it plays out how I think it plays, maybe we might just get a point from there. It's going to be a very tough game, but Newcastle are not really on form like that. So that's why I'm like, Villa at home. Oh my! I think
we'll beat Villa. You don't think we'll beat Villa?
It's a tough game. It's a tough game. It's like the
game. I'm just saying more so because of our record against them. That's what it is.
True. And to be fair, the last time we played Villa, we was under different management than now. So that too could also could add into it. Bournemouth away.
Bournemouth away again. That'll be tough. Fancy our chances, but that's gonna be a tough one. Yes.
And then Leeds at home as well. Fuck. Well, when you deep it, When you deep, I mean, I think we should.
What are you gonna say? I see the smile on your face going. What is
No,
it?
no, 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 no. I think we should. No, to me, I think we will beat Leeds at home, but it's just, I guess, with fixtures like this, it's just because of the occasion more so than like the actual game played on the pitch. Because I think Leeds are what, 15th? Leeds are like 15th or like 14th.
Leeds are like 15th. Yeah. Oh, they ain't clear of the relegation zone just yet. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's only really, really tough because of just the history behind it. It's because of the history behind it. But I think we should, especially for a home game too as well. I mean, remember when Leeds were back in the Premier League, we was smoking them for fun every time. 5-1, 6-2. So I'm not saying we'll smoke them now because they're different outlay. But I think we should get the job done. I know for a fact Palace, we should be beating Palace. We should be beating Palace.
The way Palace are in the situation they're in, agreed. Yes.
I'll say for those 5 fixtures, Crystal Palace we should beat. Even though Bournemouth is tough, Bournemouth have not really been that great this season. I think we should, for where we aspire to be, for where we want to be next year, we need to go there and win. I would take a point against Newcastle. I take a point against Villa because those are
tough games.
You know, those are tough games, and they're like, I mean, Newcastle not so much, but Villa in and around us. So I take a point against those two, but Bournemouth and Leeds, respectfully, are down the table. I think we need to get 3 points from those games. If we really think we deserve Champions League football, those are games we really need to go there and win, despite the difficulty levels.
No, it's just because it's so important that we finish Champions League for various reasons, like the manager, like attracting other players, like attracting new players, and also the money wise in regards because you have more to spend. So trust me, I hear you on that one. Trust me, I hear you on that one. Let's see what else you lot saying in the chat before we do indeed close out. Big up Flawless and DJ Paul. Fire emojis. Big up Atro says, I'm standing on it. We're winning today. I don't care if it's scrappy. We need 3 points to separate from the table. Yeah, we do. I'm looking at a good performance, of course. And I think we will. Yeah, stand on it. 100% Atro. I'm standing on it. I think we win the game. I've been saying this. Doesn't mean it will be easy, but I've been saying this. Yes, go and do the business, man. We have better players than Everton, so therefore go do the business, man.
I guess the reason why these games are very nervy is because of us keeping Ruben Amorim, for half the season. I really do feel like had we started the season the way we started under Carrick right now, it really would have been different. I really would be rolling up saying, yeah, you know what? This team gets rolled over. That team rolled over. We just roll every team over in the Premier League because that's basically what we've been doing since Carrick came in. But just that doubt that, sometimes Luke Shaw could have a brain fart moment like he did against West Ham. Maguire, sometimes he might pull his hamstring and move like a slug and then let the other player go through. You had those sort of like brain dead moments. Lissandro Martinez could stamp somebody out and do some bozo shit. These things that were Dallo. Well, let's not forget Dallo. Dallo sometimes just
he's Dallo
keeper, and he skies it to into space, So some of these things you have to worry about, and it's, I guess I'm more worried about the defense more than anything because we actually do have people that could do brain dead things, whereas up front, like Casemiro would always be constant. Maino would be constant. Bruno does Bruno things as well, but I guess he's further up the pitch, so he might not really be as of a liability if he was playing deeper. If he was playing closer to the defenders, I'd include him in the mix too as well because he does some bozo shit too. And then the front three as well, it's like, and even Lamens is very competent too as well. So
he's gone under the radar for how competent he is. Trust me.
We just gotta get the W. We got to get the W. I would say it this summer. I know most people wouldn't rate our summer window that highly, but when you look at it now, I'm
still very well.
6 or 6.5 out of 10 was not is decent.
Who's been the player that's missed? If you look at the players we signed, who's been the miss?
There's
I wouldn't
been
say
no
there's
misses.
an obvious miss. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's an obvious miss.
There's been no misses this summer. It's 4, well, technically 5 because we signed Diego Leon. I don't think we can add him really into the
because he didn't go into the first team, so I don't even include him. I include the players who have gone into the first team and played.
Yeah, Lamens is. I think really what we just
remember we 17 million. Don't forget that.
Yeah, you know,
we're talking this summer outro. We're talking this summer solely.
Yeah, this summer really is just. I think we just addressed like very basic areas that we needed, that we desperately needed. Attack. We weren't scoring goals. Garnacho, Hoyland, Rashford. Okay, cool. Brand new front three. Okay, Onana costing us goals. Cool. Brand new goalie. Those two components, I keep stressing it, is the reason why we finished 15th last year. Not necessarily the midfield. Because yes, our midfield's not great, but if you don't have any attacker that's literally bailing you out from games, and you then have one that's throwing the ball in the net consistently every game, it's like you definitely go on losing streaks like we were last year. So you get Lamens, who's competent, and then you get Cunha and Buemo and Sesko, who can score goals, and then boom, this team looks completely different. Just like that.
Yeah, spot on. 110%. You spot on. Without doubt. Without doubt. You spot on. Big up Don C as well, man. Says big up Flawless. Shout out to you, man. Every single time. He says big up DJ Paul. Make sure you follow DJ Paul 703 on the gram as well, people. Make sure. Shout out Don C. Yes, run up the likes. How many beyond did we get? All right, so Raf 75. Okay, you did the business right. 5 more, girls up to 80 likes. Final few questions before we do indeed close out. One more you know what? One more subscriber. Girls to 16,390 people. I'm asking for one more subscriber. Just one more people. That's all man's asking for. Just literally one more subscriber. That's it. That's it. 5 more likes, one more subscriber as well. We have no reason not to win. We had 13 days off and get the job done and win. I echo that as well. I do echo that. Why are we so horrible timing for games? Big up V33. It's been a minute. I've not seen you. I don't think I've seen you all year. So I hope you're blessed. Hope you're all good. Says this is going to be a 4 a.m. Tuesday morning game. It's nuts, but for the love of Manchester United, everyone sacrifices just to enjoy that win.
He's in Australia.
Yeah. It's because we're not in Europe. That's why we playing. That's why we're on Mondays. That's why we play Mondays, because we ain't in Europe. So they can pause on the
shout out to the Australian Manchester United fans. I thought my whatever was tough out here in California. But at least the game here is going to be 12 p.m. my time. So it's going to be midday.
Yeah. That's not too bad, that.
Yeah, so that's crazy. 4 a.m. in Australia, man. It just shows you, man, United global fan base. So when all these talking shit every time about who's the bigger fan, oh, this, that, and the third. You got people waking up at 6 a.m. right before they go to work to watch Manchester United play. So it's dedication beyond levels, man. So
without doubt, that's why I never shit on the people, what's it called, worldwide. Because I don't want to get up that times to watch Manchester United at 5:30 p.m. in the, you know what I'm saying, or 8 p.m. in the evening on the Amrin. Now I'm looking forward to it. But before, that wasn't the fucking case. Not in the slightest.
Y'all in preseason, y'all see what we see. Y'all experience the type of what you call it, the time zone madness when United come over to America. And it's like, oh, you got to be up at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. just to watch the games and stuff like that. So
facts.
Man,
we're all rubbish as well.
So yeah, we all love the club.
Yeah, of course. That's why I never shit. Like I said, I never shit on worldwide fans and say, "Oh, I'm a better fan than such and such." Nah, none of that. Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Exactly.
Never on any of that. It's very, very lazy. As I always say, very extremely lazy from people.
Yeah. But I do hope we don't get no more Monday night games, though. I am tired of the games. I'm really tired.
We might get a couple more because of Europe. That's it. I can see it happening because of Europe. Unfortunately, I don't mind them, to be honest.
Nah, it's not that I don't mind them. It's just I think for me, just growing up, I've hated playing on Mondays. I hated playing on Mondays because I look at the Premier League is like a weekend thing. So to wait till
I
Monday
get you.
night back in the day on a school night to then watch your team play, it's
Yeah.
watch it. You know, if you had parents like mine who'd be like, "Oh, you can't watch TV on weekdays and whatnot." Like,
Yeah.
you get to watch the
I get you.
games. So I hate playing on Monday nights. I just don't like the feeling. But yeah.
I hear it. And Tony said, Akel said, if Carrick don't start Sesko, I'm going to lose my mind. Don't lose your mind if Sesko don't start. It's not saying to lose your mind over.
It's not yet. It's not something that I would be disappointed in if he doesn't start. I get it. Like I said, you can. If Mbeumo starts, it's not the end of the world because he's been scoring goals. So technically, he deserves to start. Diallo's been putting in the work. He deserves to start. Cunha has been putting in the work. He deserves to start. Heck, even if Xerxes plays, he's done so much off the bench that I'm like, all right, cool. He deserves to start. I don't feel like there's any player in that front three that I could be like, barring Mason Mount.
Deserve to start.
Barring
he
Mason
don't count. You know he don't count.
I think every other player could start, and I wouldn't smash up my screen if I see their names there. Even Shea Lacey, if he starts, I'm like, okay, because he's done bits and pieces where I'm like, yeah, he's talented for a 17-year-old. Like, the little I've seen, you just know if managed well, if we have a manager that really could protect him and could give him the environment to really grow and prosper, that could be a future talent, so.
Oh, definitely. I'm a fan of Shea Lacey 100%, and he's definitely, if we're in 4 competitions next season, which we should be, and hopefully, obviously, it's the Champions League, he's definitely going to be an option on that side. Yeah. Injuries, suspensions, loss of form, all of those things. Yes,
exactly. So we need to.
I know Grealish is injured. Lemon. That's what I got told. That Grealish is injured. So no Grealish. As well. Akel says, question for Paul. I'm moving from Flatbush to Detroit. What's it like in Detroit? If you know, I'm not sure if you know or not.
I've been to Detroit. I don't know. I'm not from Detroit. I'm originally from the DC, Maryland area, and I live in California. I don't really know what Detroit looks like. It's a good city, but living there, I haven't lived in Detroit. And why would you leave in Flatbush, Brooklyn? Like why would you? Well, I mean, maybe it might be for work or whatnot, but Brooklyn's lit. Why do you want to leave New York City? So, I don't know. Well, you need to reach out to someone from Detroit, though. I'm not.
Yeah. Reach out to someone from Detroit. Yeah. Without doubt. And yes, Frenzy, of course, is big up Flawless, must win every game. Simple as that. But hey, Maguire, love for the performances, but it's time to let the YGs do their thing. Big up DJ too. Yeah, the thing is with that is Maguire's playing well. Maguire is playing well currently. So the fact that he's playing well, again, like Paul was just talking about players on merit in the attack, it's the same with the defenders. He's playing well. So therefore, hey, keep your spot, because if he was playing poorly and still playing, I'd be sat here criticizing him saying he needs to be dropped. You earn your shirt. And that's something he's been doing. Whether I rate a player or I don't overall, if a player I don't rate is playing well, I'm going to say, hey, you deserve your shot. Same way if a player I rate is performing poorly, I go, hey, drop him to the bench. He needs some time out.
With all due respect, I'd even go as far as to say this. You see the whole squad, right? I'm cool with anyone starting except Mount and Ugarte. That's just really it. Except those two, I'm actually cool with anyone starting, because you can make a case for, Maguire's playing well, so he has to keep his position. Martinez playing well, he got to keep his position. But Lenny Yoro's come in, and we've seen what he did. Aiden Heaven is always very composed on the ball. He plays like he's been here for like 20 years. Aiden Heaven
is supremely composed. So
if you start either one of those two, apart from Martinez and Maguire, I wouldn't trip over it. But if Martinez and Maguire start, I don't trip over it either, because they've been playing well. And we still have, remember, DeLitt to still come back. Mazraoui off the bench, because Mazraoui hasn't even really been starting games like that. Sometimes I even be forgetting about Mazraoui. Honestly, I low-key be forgetting about Mazraoui. Like, oh, shit. Yeah, because Dallas been playing, So that just goes to show you how Carrick is really managing this team well, to the point where I'm like, oh shit, like Mazraoui literally is still one of a Manchester United player. I'm not saying he's been bad or anything. It's just you just forget, like, oh, like he's part of the equation too as well. So manage the squad correctly, give people their right minutes, and then all of a sudden you feel like, okay, yeah, this person can come in for this person and that person. It's only the midfield where everything is really light right now, because the next in line is Ugarte, and like I said, the less said the better for him.
Try to get rid of Ugarte. I hear it. And you lot, make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel as well. Links in the title, people. Make sure you do that. MUFC_2026 says, big up DJ Paul. You going to games during the World Cup?
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the ticket prices. I said, fuck that.
I hear it. Trust me.
I see that. So fuck that.
Trust me. I hear it. I hear it. But people like, oh, you going to the World Cup? You going out there? You going to the games? I was like, I'm going out there. Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna be out there as well, man. I'm on the West Coast. I'm gonna be in LA.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So link up pending, definitely. As soon as I got the dates and everything patterned, I'll shout you 100%.
Nah, 100%. Nah, I get people. People are probably going to come to America just for the vibes. They probably not going to go to no games, which I ain't gonna lie. That's better sometimes than actually like even
actual games itself. Yeah.
That's the vibe, because then you could find a bar that's like right next to the stadium and whatnot.
That's the plan.
Feeling as well. So yeah, the World Cup tickets, them prices, it's not worth it for now, but who knows in the future. I definitely would like to be or go to a game itself. So but yeah.
No, I hear it. Thoroughly hear it. Nah, but I'm gonna be out there, so I shout you. Like I said, as soon as I got dates patterned and stuff, me and Sheik was talking, was it a couple of days ago about it? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be out there. And you mentioned it. Say again.
He's in California too.
Yeah. We is. So yeah. So I was like, let's just roll LA, and then we just roll out and see what's what. You know what I'm saying? Type thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm with it. I was like, yeah.
What's up? That's what's up. Look forward to it.
It sounds good. Yeah. Same as very, very much so. Very, very much looking forward to it, man. It should be good. So yeah, you lot. I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget as well, this show, all the other shows you see on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, members content, all of that stuff, people. Outside of those shows, all the live streams you see here on the main channel are available on all audio platforms. So if you want to listen on Spotify, if you want to listen on iTunes, if you want to listen on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, if you want to listen audio only. So go to Spotify, because I know a lot of you lot have Spotify for music. So go to the podcast section, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5-star us, even if you don't listen on there, because it all helps the algorithm. Same with all you iPhone users, all you blue text merchants. Make sure you go to iTunes, Apple Podcast, and 5-star us on there as well, people. But yeah, man. Yeah. Blessings, big up. Hey, Paul, shout out your channel. And then, not shout out your channel. Shout out your socials. Let them know what you got going on.
I'm on a YouTube channel now. I just got to get all my DJ videos. If they don't keep liking them down for copyright, I need to work something out. But I'm
because copyright gonna strike that shit down.
Yeah. I'm just currently posting DJ shorts and whatnot. So hopefully when it's ready, I'll get it up completely. But yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram, DJ Paul 703. Always working, always doing gigs and whatnot. We had a private gig yesterday with a certain actress. You probably seen it, so yeah. So we were there.
It was lit. Yeah. When I'm out there for the World Cup, I need to roll through, man. I want to roll through to one of these events.
Yeah. So
100%.
So yeah, we're just keeping the momentum going. So that's what it is. But yeah, follow me on my Instagram. And as always, Sarcasm City TV, subscribe. Road to 16K. Literally one more subscriber till 16K. So you guys do what you need to do. Like and share.
Rolling, man. Road to 17K. We are the road to 17K. 17. Yeah, it's all good, man. We're at like 16,000, just under 16,400 now.
Okay,
All right, that's all
70K, next 20K, and next, 50, 100, big things, big things.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, people, like I said, make sure follow Paul across all his socials. Follow Sarcasm City TV across all socials. Same with that. Yes, it's flawless as well. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. We will be back live on here 7 p.m. people. So 1 hour before kickoff for the Everton Manchester United watch along. We are gonna redirect now to the gaming channel. I'm gonna run some gaming. I'm gonna run some EAFC 26 Pro Clubs, people. So I'm gonna run that and then probably run that up until 7. Then do the watch along. Then you'll get a match reaction. And I'll do a ManDem United later on in the night after the game as well. Recapping the game. Hopefully talking about a Manchester United win. Hopefully. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that tapped in, man. Big up all the moderators, all the members, all the new people, everyone who joined over from the raid. You know what I'm saying? All the regulars, everyone supporting, man. Like, really, really appreciate you. Like, make sure I set up this redirect correct. Because like I said, we're getting over to the gaming channel. So as soon as we go over there, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do all of those things, people. But yeah, Paul, anything else you want to add outside of that? And actually, I forgot to ask you, scoreline prediction. That's what I forgot to ask.
2-1. 2-1 United. 2-1 United.
2-1 United. I'm saying 2-0. That's what I'm going with. Hey, scoreline predictions, you lot in the chat. Let me see some numbers real quick. Let me know. What you lot saying? Let me know. But I'm saying 2-0. We need a clean sheet, man. We had a clean sheet away from home all season long. You lot let me know. Scoreline predictions. Jen Lu says 3-1. 3-1? You think we scored 3 goals there? All right, first. True say the attack is good.
The attack is good, though. We can score. We can score goals. So if we score 3, we score 4, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying we will do that, but it's not a surprise if we do. So
yeah, that's it. Maybe. Well, all right, people, we're gonna close out. We're heading over to the gaming channel. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot in be live in 2 minutes, people. There you go.
Peace.